welcome to Chunk 2, as Dan refers to it as.
I love that we're committing to chunks.
So, alright, I won the first chunk. Dan didn't want to win, so we're not playing Fusion. Oh, it looks so fun, but for another time, I guess.
Yeah, for a rainy day sometime. He won't want to play when this is over, so I'll offer it. I will sign my name in blood if he wants me to. We will play Fusion after this, and he has to. Even no matter how much I'm going to pulverize him in this next one.
Yeah, he'll end up pulling out though, because he's going to see how bad he loses in this versus match. He's like, oh, I don't want to experience that humiliation again, especially after losing in Chunk 1.
Mm-hmm. Chunk 1. That was a ride.
Yeah, for sure. All right, ready for? We're going back to versus.
That was an ordeal. Versus.
So, for this one, we're gonna do what we did last time.
Let's do this.
If I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. If one of us clean sweeps this, we won't be doing our tiebreaker round. But if one of us decides to win and lose the other one, we'll be doing our tiebreaker, which is playing versus with the other player's game preference.
You're absolutely correct. If one of us wants to win, if one of us tries.
Yeah, I mean, you're not trying.
I thought
I feel like this is the moment you'd want to.
I will. I'll turn it on.
Oh, okay.
I'll turn it on. Didn't even pick my player. I didn't even notice I didn't pick my player. Alright,
so...
Win count. Margin time. Default. Okay.
Ready?
Yes, here we go.
Okay. So, yeah, the last game was fun. Especially since I won. That definitely helped.
Supposedly.
Oh, so we're bringing out the excuses early?
No, it's just subjective, if it was fun. I mean,
the fun part, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say that I didn't win, because I very much did win. We have it all on tape now. It was great. And you explained how nothing could have impeded your skill.
I just screwed. Who's to say this footage doesn't get deleted before it gets to the editor? Who says? Who's to say? And he's already pouring it on.
I haven't even done that much.
That's a problem.
I
have to do it. I have to, and of course.
Were you punished for trying to make big plays?
That's how I do things.
I mean, that's...
I can't do anything.
Like we were saying before, Puyo player gets punished way harder for not keeping up. Which, great for me. Having all the blocks being placed on top of what you're already doing sounds awful. I wouldn't want to be there.
Got it. The finesse I'm employing, considering this board is not being kind to me in any way, shape, or form. I have to do this. I'm screwing it up. I'm tense. The fact that it gave that to me, I gotta... They really let you make some last-second clutch plays. Even if it looks like it's about to be placed, you can still make a correction.
Yeah, you get like one... You get like a second to decide if you want to shift it at all. That's like the only way you can actually play like the endurance modes in this game. Is utilizing that like 1 extra second to like move stuff. Otherwise it's like impossible. I didn't mean to do that.
As much as I would like to claim responsibility for all of this, I do not.
Yeah, I'm making rookie mistakes right now. It's
Oh, can I...
not fun.
Okay, can I thought I might be able to connect that. No. Can I connect that? Yes, I can.
You're definitely putting up a fight. I can't blame you for not doing that.
I have been called tenacious in my time.
Cerulean.
I can't get greedy here, because I want to go for all these fancy full Tetrises, but
I don't... Oh, man, I just screwed it. Yep. That was...
You ruining your board over there?
Yes, I am. Wait, okay. I'm making a little bit of a... Okay, please, come on.
How's that?
I think my plan's working out.
And I just screwed it. Yep, I'm done.
I can't be greedy here. All right.
I almost strung something together there.
So I won, huh?
Okay, let's take a look at his board.
Huh? Yeah, I mean, you had half my board filled up. So you weren't doing bad. I guess I was just doing a little bit better. You gotta win this one.
Yes, I do.
Otherwise, everyone's not going to be able to see you fail at playing Tetris.
Oh, that is true. Well, partially true.
So
No one will get to see me keep playing. That's what everybody wants.
Yeah, I mean, if this is the end of the best of 3, I guess this is the end, because I won the first one. Big stakes here.
I'm not worried.
Not worried. I'm glad.
Hey, Tetris.
I wouldn't want you being worried.
Hey, Tetris.
I don't
I
know.
hope the 2 Tetrises don't scare you.
I hate how I panic and I hit the...
It's easy to see all the blocks falling and be like, whoa! Not be ready for it.
Oh, if that caused me to lose, I swear to God.
Cerulean.
I need a blue. Someone give me a blue.
I'm all the way back down to the bottom again.
Don't say that. I really could have done without you saying that right now.
It's nice and cool down here at the bottom. Here's a Tetris. Hopefully it doesn't kill you.
It won't.
That'd be sad.
Damage received. Recharge mode engaged.
So I won, huh?
So I won, huh? Is that the first best of 3, or is that the second one? I don't remember.
I think it was the second chunk.
That's the end of the second chunk?
Yeah, that's the end of the second chunk.
So I won the second chunk.
I guess you did.
And I think I won the first one.
Wait a second. Wait, was this only one?
I don't remember.
I don't remember. Wait a second.
I can give you the free one.
Oh, you know what?
If we...
Wait, I think our minds are being jumbled with all this best of 3s within best of 3s within... Yeah, so I think... Wait a second. I think we just played a best of 3 within... I think we just played 2 matches in versus. I think we only played 1 versus match. I think we only played 1 versus match. I'm pretty sure we only just played 1 versus match.
Yeah, this cascading nonsense is too much for me. I'm willing to give you it.
You don't have to give me anything. I have a memory like an elephant. Let's go back and...
Oh, so we'll go again?
Yeah, let's retry. Okay, you won the first...
If we're wrong,
no,
you know it's a ploy against me.
It's fine. It's fine. Everything's all right. Everything will work out in the end.
If you say so. You're the one in the worst position here, so I'm willing to give you the benefit of the doubt. Or believe you that it's going to be fine. You're the one who should be believing it's not going to be fine. Especially with that nice Tetris I just got.
Okay, See, here's the thing. I have no problem with those, with the...
Damage received.
See, the ones I have a problem with are the full line Tetrises, where it's just a couple blocks falling here and there, no problem. But the ones I can't stand are where it's just, it completely cuts me off from all my work.
Yeah, that's why I would. Oh my gosh, that might actually make me lose the game. That was a really bad mistake I made.
Hey, Tetris.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. Let's see what I can do. And you just cost me all my work.
That was a classy move I just did right there.
How bad do you think you're doing?
I mean, right
You
now
just really mess with me.
I'm doing fine now. You'll have to look back at it. That was like that's probably one of the, I guess in the long run it doesn't really matter, but I had like the full right side of the board empty, and I put a tall block that blocked all of it. So if I didn't fix it, like if you would have thrown a bunch of blocks at me, I would have lost. So it didn't end up mattering, but it could have for sure made me lose. I know you're a little too focused to worry about it, but
I'm too tense. Too tense. I hate this. I hate everything about this. And I just want everybody to... Yeah, I know I could be making some gains, but I'm... Wow, I was plotting the end of the world.
Hey, Tetris.
I got tasked with that, so you don't need to worry about it.
You did it again. You cheeky bastard.
No need to worry about it. I got you. I got it covered.
Now I'm panicking.
Why would you be panicking?
My board looks so bad.
You talked such a big game earlier. Everything's gonna be fine.
When it moved it at the last second.
Everything's gonna be fine, he said.
Vital scan. Vital scan.
How's that? Cyan.
Wow, I didn't even do that much that game.
So I won.
I put a couple Tetrises. I guess that's one example of I just had really good timing, because I don't think that was like a particularly good game for me.
I just lost to Mega Man Stoner Brother. I can't believe I just did that.
And his ladybug.
This is so stupid. This is so stupid.
Are you gonna like go into like a rage or something? You got your fists wagging, shaking in the air.
I am upset. I'm very upset. But I'm upset for a different reason. You know, anyone can lose a game, but... You know, I can recover. I can recuperate. I can bounce back. But when someone settles too much into a toxic ideology... When someone does that, sometimes they're beyond help. Would you mind going to the next menu, by chance? Go back to the main menu, if you would. Go over to multiplayer arcade.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Go to whatever. Versus is good. Let's say 2. Obviously, we're not going to be playing anymore, but okay. Let's choose our player.
Let's do this.
Let's go to Puyo. I chose mine. Now, ladies and gentlemen, here's the thing.
I don't feel good about this.
Well, we're not playing. I just wanted a visual representation of our tastes. Here's the thing. I didn't want to call you out on this. There's a very specific reason why he likes playing Tetris, and I like playing Puyo Puyo. I'm gonna peel the curtain back a little. I'm surprised he didn't blurt it out during the matchup, but this is a little peek into our personalities and our specific ideologies and beliefs. if you notice in Tetris, it's not about bringing colors together. It's about bringing colors of many different origins, of different colors, together, putting them into rows, and eliminating them. So I'm surprised that he did not start going off at the mouth about things he read in the Turner Diaries, or he read in Mein Kampf, which is something he's been reading a lot lately. See, because in Puyo Puyo, we bring colors together, and we believe that life should be all about colors intermingling and being together. But with Tetris, however, it's all about eliminating, keeping different colors apart and eliminating them, which I'm surprised he didn't start blurting out things about, eugenics and stuff like that. I understand this might be a little, this might be a blight on his reputation, but I just had to say it because I think the world needs to know that he is into those kind of things and he holds those kind of beliefs. And as disgusted as I am, and as a obviously flawed human being as I am not that flawed. So I may have lost this battle, but I have not lost the war, because my soul is intact. The little soul I do have, but it is intact. I still have a heart. I still have somewhat of a conscience. And your hero, Bray, is not the hero that you all think he
So, I was optimistic going into this. You cleared the air. You said, okay, no excuses. I was surprised we got this far with no excuses. Now you launch a tirade against my character, lying to everyone about what I am, what I believe in. Also, so I expected it, something akin to that. What I didn't expect is the projecting onto me for what you believe in. You say Tetris is about eliminating, segregating, and whatnot.
Ostracizing.
I see it as the exact opposite. What I see is Tetris, you're taking these building blocks, optimizing their placement so that more can be put out there. And then in Puyo Puyo, I see you grouping together sentient beings that all look the same and then murdering them in groups. I don't see how you could come to that conclusion other than projecting what you believe in on me.
That is not true. Check it. Put out your Kindle receipts. Put out your Amazon. Oh, they don't have those books. Of course, obviously I wouldn't know because I have not read things like that. But if you want to check, if you want to put out your, you can take a picture of your bookshelf, can't you? You could do that. You could do that for everybody. We're gonna be posting this, so you could send it to your guy. We could send it over there, and you could publish it along with this episode.
Yeah,
we could do that.
Also, we can.
Here's the thing: Puyo Puyo is about different types of people. They're all together. They're all in the same group. They're all in the same environment, and they just come together. The popping is more of a representation of them all coming together as cultures and being very excited about the prospect of being among people that are different than them. Tetris, on the other hand, is like one of those old school IBM machines that what's the name of that group again? The Nazis employed, where IBM, the computer company, they were just selling like computers over to them so they can check how many Jews they had on in their facilities, so they knew how many they were eliminating and how many they still needed to deal with. Fun fact, which as a side note, PC gaming is terrible. I would like to throw that out there while we're talking about IBM. But back to what we were talking about. Yeah, I just don't think... I think this was more of a moral victory for me, more than anything.
Again, I'm dumbfounded by how well you're describing my argument against you. You talk about how Tetris relates to computers, the foundation of modern society, and then you're playing the game where while the Puyos are separated, you can't do much, but when you group them up and then just eliminate them,
They're not
based on their color,
They're not being eliminated.
you put up an animation of the Puyos popping. I definitely would not want to be in that position.
They're not. They're going back to their.
The people in the sky.
They're going back to their cultures. They're going back to their cultures, and they
They're
they have nothing but good things to say about all those other cultures they met. That's what the popping represents. The Tetris, as you see. I see the Puyos as friends. I see them as friends. See, I can see them as individuals. That's what I like. I like individuals. You don't want to see... Here's the thing. You're picturing the Puyos as Tetris pieces because you don't want to see them as sentient beings. You don't want to see them as living, breathing organisms. That's the thing. Like, the Tetris machine is you just putting things in rows and you're like, okay, how many of these things can we get rid of? All right, how many of these things... Okay, we got that group. All right, let's bring it down. Let's bring it down. Let's bring it down. Let's drop numbers. That's all I'm saying. This is really, you know what? This is really an intervention. I don't think this is even a brawl anymore.
It's going longer than a lot of these matches.
You know what? I'm going to take the time to call this out because those matches went so quick, which is beyond the point at this point. I don't understand why this has to happen this way. I don't understand why it had to come to this. I just had to bring it up. I was going to bring it up before the match.
You know, I know this isn't going to go anywhere. Like I said, I expected this. So I'm not going to probably argue any further. But just for the people at home, when you turn the TV on in the morning and you see like serial killer Dan, angry racist, defiles like religious monuments or whatever, know that this is one of the starting points. This is the origin of why that came to be.
I'm a salt of the earth human being, all right? And I don't appreciate you lambasting me for no reason. I just want to know. I'm just pointing out. I'm just pointing out a flaw in your character. That's all I'm doing. All I'm doing. Now I'm gonna go down.
You know this wouldn't happen if he won. He would just be celebrating. But
No,
if he loses, he has to assault me.
No, I would have put up a separate video talking about. I mean, they don't give me much control here. Apparently they just use me for my
Comic relief.
No, it's
You're the butt of the joke.
no, it's called what it's actually called is my constructive criticism. I'm here for you, man. I'm here for you.
Oh.
I want you to change. You could be a better person if you just realize that these things that you're doing say a lot about who you are. It's putting out a wrong message out to the world. And I don't want that for you. I don't want a coworker that's not salt of the earth. I don't want that. I don't want a piece of trash. I want to work with someone that has class, dignity, and a little bit of self-respect.
Whew. That's a lot to unpack. And
It is. And
I'm not here to I mean, I think that's kind of my life's mission is to bring you down, to remind you at least that you're not what you describe yourself to be. And I'll continue that mission, but this isn't the point where I need to. I won. I'm happy with that for today.
Okay. Like I said, you may have won this, but I think the real winner is me.
You keep saying that.
The real winner is me, ladies and gentlemen.
The point screen is going to disagree, but you can say that as much as you want.
My hand has been raised.
As long as the scorekeeper still tried and true, he's a great guy. As long as the score gets tallied correctly, you can say whatever you want. I don't care.
My hand has been raised. My wings have sprouted, and I'm going to take my place. With the harps playing, the angels singing, and the clouds parting. So, ladies and gentlemen, until the next brawl, I will see you all. I wish you all nothing but the best. Ray, I hope when we meet next that you've taken a better consultation of your life.
I'll do that.
Okay, wonderful. Actually, this has actually ended very. This has actually ended very peacefully, which usually does not happen on brawls. No one has been. No one feels like they've been assaulted. No one feels like they've been bullied. No one feels like they. Everybody has been heard. Nobody feels like they've had their reputation unjustly demolished, and no one has been vehemently yelled at.
No one has been yelled at. I just think you're past the point where I can help you. I think you need a therapist.
Nah, I'm good. I just need the man in the mirror to accept me. That's all I need. As long as I can accept myself, I can soldier on. I can go until the next brawl. So you know what?
2 years from now.
Yes, 2 years from now.
Hopefully not, but you know.
When Bray has reconstructed his reputation.
Whenever Dan decides he wants to lose again.
Because when this is released, goodness, I feel bad for you. I mean, if you do not want to post this, and you want to,
no, I think it's good for me.
And
I think it'll in the long run it'll be fine.
I think it would be much better if you don't post this. Do you hear me, editor, magic editor? I think it would be better. You like Bray better anyway, so I think if you don't post this, I don't think he'll have angry mobs out in front of his house. I think it'd be better if you don't post this. And we'll come back together, we'll figure out another game that doesn't, that doesn't reveal too much about the participants. And I really don't think that this should be published. I really don't think so.
We'll see what's best for us.
Okay. Until next time, we'll see you at the next brawl.
Farewell. Hey everyone, Bray here. I hope you enjoyed that brawl. I know I did. As you may have noticed, at the end of the episode, it kind of ended calmer, more serene than basically every other video on the channel. I was excited to see that it didn't end up with Dan just incessantly yelling at me about how he lost. So I was excited for that development. A couple days after the fact, I learned that this was not the case. He had just put on a face for me so that I wouldn't get angry. Dan actually bid farewell this time. Normally the brawls end with Dan running out of the room, slamming the door behind him. So this time he was about as polite as he could be, so regarding all that stuff, all that nasty stuff he said about me, I decided to drop it. However, here at We the Cousins, we like to be transparent. Well, at least I do. And I learned mere hours after sending the footage off to our editor, Dan decided to start flat out harassing him about it. Luckily, since our editor is quick on the draw, he recorded the whole conversation, and I thought you guys would enjoy listening to how Dan actually felt at the end of the brawl. Now, our editor is a very private person, so he asked if we could upload the call with his voice modulated, but you can hear the call with all of Dan's rageful tones unedited. So here it is. Take a listen, and we'll see you in the next Brawl.
The hell is this, man? I called you at 7 a.m., I called you at 9 a.m., I skipped my lunch to call you at noon, and here I am, cutting into my dinner time to call you now. Why haven't you been picking...
Hold on, Dan.
Okay, whatever, you soundboard simpleton, make it quick, hurry up, let's go.
Oh, that's a new one. What can I help you with, Dan?
Why haven't you been picking up?
Well, I've been hesitant to respond to your calls since you sent me that footage of you playing RE5's co-op mode by yourself with 2 controllers because you thought you could earn people's respect that way. I mean, the waveform on that episode looked like the cardiogram of someone on crack.
Yeah? And I haven't been excited about calling you since you put up that Worst of Batman Vengeance video. But forget all that. Did Bray send you the Tetris footage yet?
Yes, he did. It's shorter than what you usually send me. Dropbox didn't even ask me if I wanted to upgrade to premium. Was, something wrong? Did you record it in 2 parts?
No, we didn't record it in 2 parts. Listen, I need to call in a favor, you editing bay bastard, okay? I'm tired of Bray always handpicking the games and then winning by the skin of his teeth, alright? I need you to dump that footage.
First, you guys alternate who picks the games for the brawls. Second, why would I dump the footage?
Listen, you go over those brawls with a fine-tooth comb. You know, better than anyone, that I've never actually lost fairly, alright? Can you help a superior out? You need to scrap that footage.
Why this one? Bray's got such a huge point lead that it's not going to surprise anybody.
Listen, if those bozos with 47 chromosomes want to look at that score and believe it, that's on them, alright? They can go to hell for all I care, alright? That's why I'm talking to you right now. In the name of fairness, you need to scrap that footage.
Wait a minute. The gameplay in this is only like 40 minutes long, followed by like 30 minutes on the versus screen. What's going on here?
Bray's a complete fascist. That's what it is. You're not listening to me. Scrap the footage.
So you want me to delete the footage so that I can make room for the next time you lose a brawl?
No, I want you to do what's right. And if you don't, I swear to God, you're going to be back editing high school graduations and children's dance recitals before you can say bass boost.
All right, Dan. I understand your frustrations. I'll scrap the footage if you calm down.
Okay. All right. I'm calming down. All right? We're good?
Okay. I'll get rid of the footage as soon as I can. Alright. I'm deleting the footage now. And it's gone.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I thank you for doing that. I know I come on a little bit strong, and it's just I'm very misunderstood, and it's just a passion of mine to make sure that people understand where I'm coming from and what I'm dealing with, and my perspective and my views, and it's just I wanted to make sure that footage got deleted, and thank you for doing that, and I very much appreciate it. Thank you.
No worries, Dan. It's no skin off my back. It's not a big deal. Don't worry about it. The RE5 footage is gone, and the Brawl should be up by Tuesday. I'll talk to you later, Dan.
What? No! That would have been the best thing we put out in years!
Have a good day, Dan.
Don't you dare hang up this phone! I will kill your entire family! I swear to God!